go ahead and like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for me. Now, one thing we have to realize when old Gilly the Skid, Gilbert Arenas, left the NBA, he was looking for a new occupation. He wasn't really interested in, or should I say, no one was interested in seeing him as a sportscaster or a pundit. So he decided to reinvent himself as a comedian. And I think that's the disconnect. A lot of people don't realize this man is a comedian. He's a clown. He's jokes. Funny time. He's good for a laugh. The things that he say are not meant to be taken seriously. He's a clown. He says these things to make you laugh. So once you realize that, you get the things that he say. When he goes on this rant about Hakeem Olajuwon charging $50,000 for workouts, every point he was making is ludicrous. Oh, Hakeem teaching them old moves. He hasn't played in years. He's scamming the youth. He shouldn't be charging them for that. See, a lot of people were mad at his statements, but I saw it for what it was. This is Night at the Apollo. This was Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams. You shouldn't take anything he says seriously. He's a comedian. You know, another good part of that bit he did was when he was showing them little pieces of paper, talking about what he could show you, what you can learn from him. That was real funny. As if anybody ever wants to know anything from him. Except for maybe how to be a scaredy cat that you have to bring a gun to work because somebody was mean to you. You could probably learn how to be a scaredy cat. The fact is, Hakeem Olajuwon is one of the greatest centers of all time, if not the greatest. And at the end of the day, the market decides what people should pay. If people are willing to pay you, then they obviously see the value in paying $50,000. Now, Giannis said he didn't have to pay anything. What'd he say? Greatness don't charge greatness. Which is interesting, because we do know others who have paid the $50,000. I'm just going to leave it at that. As I always say, I don't like using the word hate, but if Gilbert wasn't a comedian, I would have to probably use that word hate because pocket watching is not a manly activity. It's always strange to me when I see men who seem very concerned about what another man is making. There are a lot of players that are getting paid more than I think they should or more than I think they're worth, but right on to them. Get that money. If you can get that money. It's none of my business. I don't understand a man being worried about what another man has. Actually, I do. I get it. But I think it's some sucker shit. Like I said, obviously, that's not what Gilbert was doing. He was working on a new bit. I would not be surprised to see this dude on TikTok trying to be one of them loud, yelling influencers. This is the lane that he has chosen. I know it can be confusing because he played ball, so when he talks about basketball, you think, I want to hear what he has to say because he has insight. While that is true, there's always going to be a fight there inside of him. Am I going to lean more to the sports side or to the comedic side? Right now, he obviously is going for that comedic side. This is a very funny guy. His job is to make you laugh. But it is kind of funny the way he talks about old players. Said Olajuwon hasn't been good since the 90s. And that his accomplishments doesn't mean anything now. But Gilly, at least this man had accomplishments. You were okay. Highlight of your career is probably that 60-point game. Oh, and the gun charge. But hey, I have nothing but respect for you and your new reinvention as a clown. Thank y'all for checking me out, and I will see you in the next one.